Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this makeup look right here. It is going to be a drugstore one brand makeup tutorial. I just got back from Walgreens and while I was in there I saw that it is that time of year again. It's actually Red Nose Day coming up soon. So I don't know if you guys know about Red Nose Day. I talked about it a little bit on my Snapchat, so Snapchat fam already knows, but it's a really cool thing that Walgreens does every year, and they sell these little noses and they're like $1 each. But the proceeds actually go to raising awareness and also raising funds for, or I guess I should say towards ending child poverty, which I think is just beyond incredible. And it's, you know, a cause that I really hold near and dear to my heart because it is about giving back and giving back to the future and, you know, building a better world for the next generations to come. So that was such a long intro, but I really do want to kind of spread awareness about the cause itself. But when I was in Walgreens, I was so surprised to see, or pleasantly surprised I should say, to see that Maybelline is such a big supporter of Red Nose Day. So I thought this would be the perfect time to do kind of like a one branded Maybelline makeup tutorial, which I know a lot of you guys have been requesting because you guys seem to like when I do one branded stuff, but specifically Maybelline is what you've been requesting a lot lately, and kind of tied into Red Nose Day because they're such big supporters. So I got my red lip on, I got my little red nose, okay, and this is gonna be like the completed look. But yeah, it's kind of hard for me to talk with this, so I wish I could wear it throughout this whole video, but I am definitely going to be wearing it on Red Nose Day, which is definitely coming up. I saw in stores that it's like this Thursday, so I think May 25th to be exact. But yeah, I'm going to be rocking this May 25th. I'm coming for you. And honestly, guys, let's do this together. Let's make this world a better place. I want to see you guys rocking your red noses. And if you do, tweet me, Snapchat me. I love you guys, and I want to do this together. So yeah. Spreading awareness, one little makeup tutorial at a time, apparently. I'm sorry this was such a long intro, but let's go ahead and get into this tutorial and we gonna do it up. Alrighty, I guess we'll just go ahead and get started. I'm super excited. So we're gonna start off with this primer. I just picked this up, as you can see, but I have never tried Maybelline's primers. Actually, this is one of their newer items, or the newer items to me, the ones that I haven't tried yet. But let me get this sticker off. Ooh, it's a double whammy. So like I said, this is the Maybelline Master Prime Primer, Blur and Smooth. Feels really nice so far. And you guys know me, I like to go ahead and do my brows while the primer's set so that we're, you know, getting her done. So this is the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil, and I'm wearing the shade Deep Brown. I actually really like this. I use this a lot. Let me know if you guys would like to see like a drugstore brow routine, because this is probably my favorite brow pencil from the drugstore that I've tried so far. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be using today, but if you want to see a tutorial, I can do more in depth about the brows. And I always like to go in with a little bit of concealer to kind of clean up the brows and carve them out. So today I used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light. Then we're going to set that down with this new Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. Sculpting Brow Mascara, okay. And this is the shade Soft Brown that I'm using. Whoa. Look at that little tube. So I'm just going to run that through my brows really lightly, and I always like to brush upwards, so that is exactly what we are going to do. Then it is finally time for foundation. My favorite foundation in the entire universe. Yeah, Maybelline Fit Me. You guys have heard me rave about it 1,000,001 times, but it really, really is my fave. I mean, yeah, just if you want to hear more about it, just watch any of my other videos. I raved about it in a lot of my recent videos. So I'm just pressing that into the skin and really creating like a flawless, even base, and you can see how beautiful the coverage is. Like, thank you, Maybelline, thank you so much. And next, I actually move on to the eyes. If you're new to my channel, yep, that's kind of my routine. It's kind of weird, I know, but there's good reasoning. So I like to let my foundation set a little bit on my face and kind of just set into like my skin before I go on and layer on, you know, the concealer and the powder and everything, just because I feel like it tends to just sit better that way. So that's my reasoning. But for eyes, I think I'm going to try out this guy. I've never tried it before, but it's the Maybelline Master Prime and Smooth Long Lasting Eyeshadow Base. So let's open it up and see how it does. I'm just gonna apply a light layer to each of the eyes and blend it in. Does anyone remember that old YouTube video that was like shoes? Let's get some shoes. That's what that reminded me of. But instead of shoes. We gon' blend, my friends. Blend. Let's do some blending. Let's do some blending. And I'm thinking that I just want to keep it super duper simple for this this tutorial. So I'm gonna use this really pretty, just simple shadow. It's called Linen, and it's one of the single shadows from the Expert Wear line. I have never tried these, but I just picked it up at Walgreens, and I thought it would be like a nice, just like base lid shade, you know what I mean? Alright, and we gonna do it. My favorite gel liner, like honestly one of the top gel liners I've ever tried, but definitely favorite from the drugstore. So this is the Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner in the shade Blackest Black, and I'm just gonna be applying that as I normally would, kind of drawing a line out towards the end of the brow and then bringing it back and filling that in. And I did see this when I was at the store. I've never seen it before, so I think it's actually really new, but this is the Line Stiletto Ultimate Precision Liquid Eyeliner. I thought I would give it a try because I always go over my gel liners with liquid liners. I just like the effect. It just makes it a lot more black, and also it kind of sets it down so it lasts longer as well. I mean, I don't really have a problem with this gel liner in particular because this is very long lasting on its own, but you know we'd be a little extra up in here, so we're gonna do it anyways. And plus I want to try this one out, this new liner, because I've never seen it before. You guys, I actually really like that. I feel like it makes it super easy to get like a very smooth line. Okay, Maybelline, we see you. I didn't realize that that winged, or sorry, I'm losing my train of thought like no other right now, but that liquid liner doesn't have a matte finish, which is what I normally reach for my liner. So I'm just gonna quickly go over it with a little bit of black eyeshadow just so that I can kind of set it down and mattify it. But if you prefer to have a little bit of gleam in your liner, then this, you know, you can skip this step. You already know though, I'm gonna be using Maybelline Big Shot Mascara. You guys know this. I love this stuff. I don't feel like I need to reiterate this in pretty much every single video, but it really is nice if you like voluminous lashes like I do. And we are going to be going in with falsies. These falsies obviously aren't from Maybelline because they don't make falsies yet. I wish they did because I feel like the drugstore needs more falsies of good quality. But yeah, we are just going to be popping on some of my favorite Koko Lashes Queen Bees and then moving back to the face. You guys know I love this concealer, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It's such an OG product, but like honestly so good. Like I feel like this could stand to face the test of time. Is that the saying? You know what I mean. Like it is going to be a very well-loved product for years and years to come. But I did pick this one up when I was at Walgreens, and I don't know, I kind of want to try it out, but I just love this one so much, so I don't know what to choose. Maybe we'll try this one out, you know? Like, maybe we'll just give it a shot for this video. I don't want to, you know, bore you guys with just the same old stuff that I always use, so I'm gonna try this guy out. I like to take my concealer all the way down and even onto the nose to kind of like start strobing. Of course, down the middle. I think I may have grabbed a shade that's a little too light. This is the shade Light, I believe, but it was the last one they had at the store, so I was like, you know what, we'll give it a shot. But yeah, I think this may be a little light on me, but you know what, we're gonna make it work. I do like the texture of it so far. Like as I'm blending it in, I feel like it's, you know, blending really nicely with the foundation, so that's nice to know. Alrighty, not gonna lie, I really like the formula of that concealer. I'm gonna have to go back and get like a darker shade because I really like that actually. Actually, you know what? Honestly, the shading isn't too horrible. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be when I first applied. But we are going to go ahead and do some highlighting with one of my holy grails again. Yeah, honestly, when I was in Walgreens, I was like, dang, I didn't even realize how many Maybelline products are my holy grail products from the drugstore, because like when I was in there, I was like, okay, I mean, I'll take one of each, thanks so much. But I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this to the tops of the cheekbones, especially focusing right at the high points where the sun, or like where light in general would naturally hit your face. I'm gonna try out this Maybelline Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. I've never tried this out. I haven't found like a really great powder, like loose powder from the drugstore, to be honest. Like I feel like all of them, I mean, I wouldn't say all of them are the same, honestly. Like, they're just all not really what I'm looking for, if you feel what I mean. Ooh. It's very thin. I don't know if you guys could tell, but really, really finely milled. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna take this on my blender here and start to do a light bake. I feel like this is a little bit too thin and lightweight for my preference, but if you do like a really, really lightweight loose powder, then you may like this one. But I just tend to like something with a little bit more grit myself. Somehow I have glitter on my face all of a sudden right there, so don't know how that happened because I haven't used glitter in a really long time. Honestly, that's just gonna have to stay there. And lately I've actually been setting my entire face, not just like under the eyes and in the T-zone, because I feel like when I do that, my bronzer actually goes on a lot better and it looks less muddy. Like bronzer and contour and blush all look less muddy and like less, you know, just on there. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I think I'm going to try out this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder. I saw this in the store and I was like, yeah, I'm going to need that because I love the liquid foundation so much. So we are going to try this out. I did get the shade 230 Natural Buff because they didn't have my normal shade in the liquid, which is 228. So this looks like the closest match, so we'll see if it is. And I'm just going to take this on a super big fluffy brush and just kind of like lightly go over the entire face. I don't like to add too much powder, but I do like to just like lightly set it down. I used to not do this, but lately I feel like I've been needing to. I don't know if it's just because, you know, it's summertime and now that it's hotter weather, my makeup's sliding around a little bit more or what, but yeah, I've been liking doing this lately. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add on some contour to the look with this Master Contour Palette from Maybelline. I hope I picked up the right shade. This is the shade 10 Light to Medium, but hopefully it will show up as a contour. Yeah, we'll try it out and see. Okay, not bad, not bad. I kind of like it. It's cool tone, but because it's not too dark, it kind of looks natural on my skin tone. And again, you guys know I really like using powder foundations, like darker shades of powder foundations as my bronzers a lot of the times, just because it adds more coverage, but also it just completes the look, I feel, and it blends together with your foundation better in most cases, for me at least, and also it just doesn't get as patchy. So we're gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me again. This is in the shade 330 Toffee, and I'm gonna try to, you know, add some warmth into the face, bronze it up with this guy. Never used this, obviously. This is my first time trying it, but we'll see. I hope this is the right shade again because I was looking for a darker one, but the next up was a little too dark, so we're gonna see if this one will work. It's actually really nice. I like that it's like this shade on me is a little bit more subtle, but you know, I'm digging it, I'm digging it. Alrighty, and then before we go ahead and finish off the face, I'm going to add a little bit of mascara to the bottom lashes. I think it's really kind of essential for a look like this because the eyes are more on the simple side. I like to have really bold lashes, so that is what I'm going to be doing, and of course I'm using the same mascara. Now for highlight, my favorite part, I'm going to be using this guy. I've had this for a while and I actually really, really like it. So this is the Master Blush Color and Highlight Kit in the shade 10 Light, and I love this shade for highlight. It's actually really different for me. I usually don't like these tones. Like I'm more of like a golden-y kind of girl, but I really like this for some reason. I don't know why. It has like a nice pigmentation. It's pretty buildable, and I feel like it complements a lot of different skin tones and a lot of different looks. So I'm going to be applying that right to the high points of the face and kind of just blending it in so that we can glow to the heavens. You can go back in and kind of blend it out with your bronzer brush if you would like. And then we are gonna go straight into blush, and I think I'm just gonna take this same palette. This is my favorite, this is my favorite shade as far as the blushes go, just because I like that it has like a slightly warm peachy undertone, but it still is more of like a corally pink, so I feel like it's very versatile again. Okay. Lips. Definitely wanted to do a bright red lip in honor of Red Nose Day. So I'm gonna first take this Color Sensational lip liner in the shade Very Cherry, but it's new, as you can tell. I have tried this before. Let me try to open this. I have tried this formula before and it's pretty good, honestly. I tried one of the nude shades and I liked it a lot, so this is my first time trying the red though. I actually like to leave this middle part kind of blank so that I could just fill it in with this, or else I feel like it gets like a little creasy looking, so that's what we're gonna do. This is the Vivid Matte Liquid Lip in the shade Rebel Red. Dude, this color though, okay, I really like this color. I've never tried it before. I feel like it's supposed to dry down a little bit more just because it is called the Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick. I could be wrong because I've never tried these before, but we'll see. While we do that, I'm gonna set down my face. I just realized I forgot my setting spray, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Master Fix Wear Boosting Setting Spray and just kind of set down all our hard work. So this isn't drying down, so I'm guessing it's not supposed to, but I ain't mad about it, to be honest. I kind of like that it's like a little glossy, you know? What you feel? And finishing touch, let me put this on. Ah, it's so cute, isn't it? So there you go, happy Red Nose Day 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's kind of hard for me to talk with this, so I'm gonna have to take that off real quick, but best believe I'm going to be wearing it after this video and spreading awareness about Red Nose Day this year, just because I, feel really passionate about the cause and I just kind of want to get the word out. And yeah. If you guys, take part in Red Nose Day this year, definitely send me pics, Snapchat me, tweet me pictures of you guys wearing your red noses, because I love you guys and I just want to, I don't know, I feel like we're in this together, so I want to do this together. So rock stars unite, let's do this, let's make a difference in the world. And woo! Other than that, I hope you guys liked the tutorial itself. I do really like how the look turned out. Just kind of like a classic, classic look. And I will list all the products down below if you guys want to check them out. And I think that is going to be it from me. Remember, you are beautiful inside and out. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you next time.